I've got friends tonight. Yay! Taylor is training. Jet's helping. The dogs are jealous. Anyway, I did check. It's 88 degrees outside, 50% humidity. It actually feels pretty decent. It's a lot hotter in my shed than it is out here, which is insanity. I would still be in there finishing because I hate to just stop in the middle. And by in the middle, I mean I've got a certain part of the project. I'm in the middle of a step, and so I've got 3 of them done, and I need to do the other, I think 9. But they're starting to put up insulation in there. And frankly, I had to come out and come for a walk. I've got to go work on my taxes some more. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. I also have bills to pay our mortgage. There's something weird, like they're updating the system, and I can't get in there to actually pay my mortgage right now. I don't know if you can see this tall one right here, the pretty purple flowers. Ironweed. We like it because it's pretty purple, but it spreads like crazy pants. So, potty break. Yeah, gotta pee. I've got to do that. There was something else on the line. Oh, and then I've got to transfer the money to be able to pay for the septic system. He's got potty break. Just stand there for a second. That's where we're at. It's been a pretty decent day. Solid work hours. Solid. I got one project done and then started on the other one. I'm in the middle of that one because, of course, I'm kicking myself in the butt because I did not get enough zipper from work. So that is on my list of things that I need when I go tomorrow. That's about all I know. I don't think anything else exciting happened today. My child that had the bee sting yesterday, his hand's pretty swelled up today. So I did give him a couple Benadryl. I didn't realize we had any. And so he took those. But of course he's been doing some dishes today, so his hands are hanging down low. So I sent him to go lay down and put some ice on it and see if that won't help to get the swelling down a little bit. And I told him to elevate it some. So he's working on that. I did make him take a couple more. He said, oh, they didn't really do anything, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I think about that. Anyway, we just don't tend to use a lot of medicine at our house. Not a lot of, I'm going to say commercial medicine. But sometimes, especially Benadryl, I know is kind of helpful. We need to find a natural version. I think my daughter's going to go look at a place to live on Thursday. So her and I are going to go check it out. And that way, hopefully, they'll allow her and her fiance to go live there. Because since they're young, they don't have that much of a credit history. And we are not really big people on credit anyway. So, everywhere around here requires a big credit score and a really big credit history. So they were hoping that since this is like an in-law suite, that that they'll be able to be into there. He's so funny because he really, really, really wants to go see his mommy.
Hey, wait, look at him.
I know. Vancouver, but so hopefully the insulation will help my shed. Hopefully we can get it a little bit cooler in there. It was right around 88 all day today in there, and that just gets really hard to function after you're sitting there for 8 hours. Kind of lulls you to sleep. And then I'm guessing that while I'm gone at work tomorrow that the boys are gonna go do laundry, because it's about laundry time. That is the one thing about 75 hard that I am finding, I don't know, the hardest. I know it sounds really dumb, but we don't have a washer and dryer, and we also don't have very many clothes. So couple those two together with putting in 2 workouts and sweating profusely at least once, if not twice a day, it sucks. It's really hard to not have like a wash machine to throw in a load real quick and do that. And that also just brings me again, be thankful for what we've got, which is at least a roof over our head for now, and be thankful that we're moving forward, and be thankful that be excited about looking forward to what we're going to have. And I'm just gonna cry the day that I get a washer and dryer, especially a washer dryer. It's easy, but I've hung clothes out on the line a time or two. Actually, I'm not sure if I told you guys this story, but when we first bought our house here, it had a washer and dryer in it. We didn't realize the washer, it was in the contract. I missed it. But the washer and dryer went with the previous owners. And so we got in there, we're like, well, crap, it doesn't have a washer and dryer. And moving from one state to another, my husband starting a brand new job down here, because obviously we're not from here. And that 2 weeks until your paycheck catches up, and us having to make 3 trips down here to bring all of our stuff, and then his work actually sent him back up there for a week to help the new guy. So they had him teach the new guy up there what he was doing, and then he came down here and helped us for a month, move down here and get settled. And then they paid for him to go back up there for a week to make sure that the guy got it, or to see if the guy had any extra questions or anything like that. So in that time, it was like a lot of financial all at once. And I wasn't about to go run out and buy a washer and dryer. Anyway, we did, but it was probably 6 months. I did laundry in the bathtub. And then the other part that we still, we were talking about strapped for cash. I've never purchased a couch here. We sold our couch before we left. Did we even have a couch? We had a couch and a love seat. And we sold that before we left and did not bring it down to Tennessee with us. And when my husband worked at kind of a furniture store, they did furniture for all the rich and famous. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I think he personally was the one that delivered Carrie Underwood's stuff. Not inside furniture. It's a lot of patio furniture and that sort of thing. But anyway, you would have people who would use their furniture and their things for one season. And then they would say something was wrong with it. So this set that they had, I'm watching everybody, the set that they had actually had a cigarette burn in it, and that was the problem. And then one of the ottomans, the metal on it, the black paint was starting to chip off. So anyway, what they did is they called the company, which is where my husband worked, and they turned it in for insurance. So they turned it in for insurance. And so what they do is they ship them back out a new set, and then they're supposed to throw these away. And that is definitely not how I grew up. So my husband talked to kind of his boss in the shipping area, and is like, yeah, so do we have to throw these things in the dumpster? And the dude is like, why? What are you gonna do with it? And he's like, because we don't have a couch. And the guy's like, well, sure, take it home. And he's like, I'll even let you use the company box truck, like the delivery truck. He's like, just load it up in the delivery truck and then take it home, and then bring the delivery truck back Monday when you come. So that's what we did. We have several, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, we got 2 or 3 tables, some really nice teak tables that we have in our greenhouse. I love them. And then we've got a couple outdoor tables that, like, the clear coat has flaked off of them. Nobody cares. But it was a really nice set. The table, and then it has like the chairs that they twist and then they kind of refine a little bit. They don't roll. But it had that, and it had all the cushions that came with it. And so that's out on our front porch. It's at the dump now. Oh, yikes. But I'm trying to think if might have had an umbrella with it. But that's it's life. And so that's what we did. Brought that home. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's a big old, I should show you the ring. It was a chandelier, and it was a big wrought iron ring. And I flipped it upside down, and I stuck it in the ground out front. And it's my flower ring.